We're back on the peak. I don't know if I'd say I'm recharged, but the nap, the break probably did me good, I guess. Headache, but we're not doing any EOU tonight, and I don't think we'll do any tomorrow either. Work schedules just won't line up, so I'll probably be finishing this up tomorrow. Maybe worst case Friday. Why would I open the stream with talking about when I'm going to be done? Maybe figure that one out for yourself. It's just on the mind, I guess, for some reason. Anyways, we've unleashed our sticky, bloody sweat all over 2 characters so far, but they've failed in extracting his sticky sweat, as they say. Quite the opposite. He's unleashed the power of God onto these girls. Now for the 3rd, and then the 4th, and don't know how much past that. There's only 4 chicks besides the teacher, and she's got her own DLC, which we will not be playing.
流行りの焼き方なの知らないの？遅れてる遅れ。
どうして？
毎日旦那さんこんな朝ごはん一つ作るだけ。
でもきっと 未来の
進むわ
嬉しいよ。
こんな情けないべ。
僕のためを思ってそんな朝ごはんを毎日食べられたら。だからキコちゃん。
花嫁修行に付き合ってくれて、素敵なお嫁さんになりたいから。
僕でよければ。いつでも
ありがとうありがとう。
The bacon looks pretty good. I don't even like bacon that much, man. Like somebody didn't get the memo when they were supposed to create super crispy bacon. That shit would look fucking not crispy at all. So, you guys don't remember her gimmick? She had very little character development. Pretty much nothing. The idea was she wants to become the perfect kind of classic wife, housewife. That's her life goal. But her history is that of a delinquent punk. I don't know how much it is her just trying to get away from her past, or that's really what she wants. She still listens to the music and has it all in her room, so I have no idea. Maybe she wants to just be a wife. Trying to slot into something too much. They didn't get into it, and I don't know. Considering the last 2 chapters, I don't think they will in this either. All the girls got over their problems, I guess, or were saved from their problems, but it was hardly a character building experience. Her chapter was just kind of a, I think it was just used as a punchline.
ススコにちょっかい出したら祭る。
ヒコちゃんって
そりゃそうだぜ。
Gonna be a bullying arc.
「ヒコちゃん」
まあ今さら可愛こぶったって。
でもかっこよかったよ。同じ学校の人が難儀してるのをヒコちゃんはそれに助けだからなおさら
そう
あんな剣幕で怒鳴って僕はそれを含めて普段はおしとやかでも言うべき時やるべき時はやるって女性
Pissed.
好きだから。
I think she should just be however she wants to be. You want to walk around and fucking lay out bullies, man? That's all.
むしろああいう時は僕がしっかりしていればヒコちゃん何よりそうしてそれを申し訳ないと思ったこととしないよ。それどころか強い女性そんなわけないよ。
She gonna go overboard or something?
僕がキコちゃんに幻滅なんてかっこいいな。
Is he gonna duel with her?
仲間を
Is she
守るため
gonna
に戦うなんて
go evil and he's gonna have
すごい
to
や。
set her straight? Power of God?
僕も人のために戦える。
あはでも今でこそこんな可愛い
かつてはかつてだよ。それにキコちゃんの弱い者いじめとか何の意味も
She has a history of being a good guy.
ね。
まあおてんと
今はもう卒業し人間誰にだって僕だって親に反あだから内緒だね。それに比べたら
What did he even do? They won't even tell us, man. Can't ruin our perfect image of him.
何？
あのさ
うん
つばきこはね
どうしたの？どうしたの？
Yeah.
キコちゃんだ。
Alright.
気持ちは
It'd be cute if instead of like helping her with something weird, they had to like bite something off together, just mix it up. Except it's her who's like haunted, right? So they always have to be cleansed. Oh shit. Meat man.
やっと椿子ちゃん美人に知ってたし。
Does he have? We're gonna reveal something, antagonist, something about her we just never knew, because there's not a whole lot of like room, I feel like, to have her have any kind of big moment with what we know. Her gimmick is not really like, not for a whole story.
そしたら今度こそ。
Some creepy little guy or something. Is that what we're going for? Praying on her back in the day.
それは間違いなく
どうすれば。
彼女を安全な場所、半分眠った意識で何か危険なことをすることもあるから。
危険なことって。
時に霊が自傷行為をそそのかすこともあるからね。身の回り。
刃物はないですけど。
それにしても鈴原、
僕に宿る覇者の
鈴原君の持つ力はかなりのもの。春宮さんが具合を悪くした時の、ひょっとしたら霊障じゃなくて貧血とか他の理由によるものもあるかもしれないわね。
でも霊障の、
まあね、
彼女を霊障
は基本的に白チューム。寝ぼそのうち目が覚める。心配してくれ。
そうですか。僕の力が。
そうなの？
いえ、僕と一緒なのに。それは
ならもっともっと鈴原君はシャ
It's
チホコ
not a
の最
haunting
終
or
兵
some
器だ。
shit.
キコちゃんはきっと立ちくらい体調も悪かったんだね。うん。でも
ごめんね。
こっちこそごめんね。
なんで？
キコちゃんの具合が悪いみたいですっておばさんに話。キコちゃんの武勇伝はもう聞かせてもらってるからね。
いずれは見せる気で。
Jesus.
じゃあ僕
謝れ。
ケイコ、もっと頑張らなきゃ。
Okay.
しです。
You're somebody getting out of jail or something? Why does she need another year? Or she's just forgotten? She's stressed?
椿子ちゃんのお家。おはよう。具合
うん、ちょっと
平気？
全然平気平気。私、こう見えても解禁。
そっか。
Mm-hmm.
どうしたの？
春宮。
自転車に乗ってるとき。
私はいい子だから車が来ないか。
なんかグレー。まるで尾行を気にしてるスパイみたいだぜ。
ああ、いや、誰かが。ほら、私キュートだしね。
チェラブレターなんざ
手渡しだからこそ伝わ。
ラブレターはトラップカードだぜ。
Blob. Is this always the same blob, the same origin story, or is it just kind of something?
自習してろって言っただろう。お前ら来年は受験なんだぞ。
A regular fat Japanese.
大丈夫？キコちゃん。
Well, more of a setup than the last ones, but it's also something entirely new with her and more focused on the horror aspect.
大丈夫だよ。
I mean, he's gonna save the day like usual, but maybe the build-up will be cool.
国語の時間が終わってから顔色が悪い。
授業中に。その夢が。
かわいそうに。
まあ。
どんな夢を見たの？ましてやそれが楽しい夢でなかったな。
そうだ。
そうだ。帰りにさ。
何？
It's funny that he's already saved the other two in this. And They just don't really mention that. They try to play around it. But they've already both smooched him too. Without his consent, but
ほら、前にキコちゃんが夏くんと一緒にやっ
still
てた
plays
ゲー
into
ム
the harem
なんて
thing.
言ったっ
黄金無双曲ダブルクロスゴール
けそうそう、夏くんと楽しそうに遊ぶ。キコちゃん上手だ。
いいできたら
そんなこと言わないでさ。どうしたの？
そこ
大丈夫ですか？
怪我をした。
怪我はしてないよ。行こう。あれ？自転車と隣のお店の前とかに止めるわけにはいかないからね。
Streamers. Scum.
自転車も止められるし。
The throes of it.
どうしたの？え？
If he knows what's going on, I mean, she could just explain it to him. But I guess she's not in her right mind. Guess we want to read Saya. He did.
Tsubaki-ko-chan. 頃の僕だけのスイートエンジェルだった椿子ちゃんとは女子高生になった椿子ちゃんも
Her dad, actual dad. I guess it's just her mom at home. Or he's just creepy.
お嫁さんにしてあげるからね。
And this fucking guy, man. Just drooling everywhere. Teeth are rotten.
4年ぶりだと街もずいぶん
Pustules everywhere. Must have been in jail. Is this a real person then? I mean, we did deal with a real person that you had like, but he had like a symbolic nightmare about in the first one.
パパ9年間の幼女への希望を待たせて無事
I thought somebody was fucking around in there. It was just our dude. Mr. Army, no, he's there. Must just be some creep.
僕だけど。
おはよ
おはよう。
う。でも
無理しない。
いいの。学校ってほら変な。
キコちゃんか。
だ
でも念の。
本当に。
Guess he wasn't thinking about it. Should have told her at some point that he moved her stuff. And just not tell her where. Let's find him that.
おはよ
おう、ススハラ。グレートモーニング。
Jesus. Just rip on somebody else. Oh, it's Joe, of course.
う。キコちゃん。や。せや。
fist was not for fighting. He knocked her out anyways.
ごめんねキコちゃん。
Love when it wasn't the classic anime punch to the gut where they just get knocked out immediately.
こら
いったったったった。
ハルミヤが
いいからこっち来い。
ハルミヤ
待って先生。
あ、
春宮さん、私を怖がらないで。
雛形先生。
ごめん、鈴原君も。
This one's interesting. I think that it doesn't rely on too much old stuff, that it's getting right to the point and actually has like little tense moments. Little mystery, whoever the creep is, and
さすが特攻隊長、グレートだね。
春宮さん、先生方の話を漏れき。
今のキコちゃんはしばらく先日の霊障の時から。
そのあたりの話。
はい。やっぱり
鈴原君の力は、仮に鈴原君がここ、それにあなたが修行をサボるわ。
はい。
だったら鈴原君の想像通り、私も昔覚えがあるし。
there's a real world
ま
counterpart
れ
to
に
it.
あったことよ。他の子たちはたまたま
キコちゃんは今
私からお母さんに心を許せる家族と受験へのストレスと恐怖、そういうストーリーにしておけば関係者はとりあえず納得してくれると思う。
She was stressed by Entrika, man. She went psycho, killer mode.
学校も当事者の受験への影響を気にして。
そうです。
私の責任よ。いつもの霊障などと取り返しのつかないミステイク。
僕にだって責任は。
私の責任。
Please just stop throwing the responsibility blame at each other. Who cares?
もし鈴原君も力を貸してくれる。
もちろんで。
私の話は彼女のためを思うなら。
はい。
さて、穏便に済ませるようにいろいろ。
はい。
何？
今年で9年目って。
え？
今朝9年目って。
平成9。
Well, spit it out.
9年目。模範囚は数ヶ月早く刑期が終わることもあるそうだし。ひょっとすると
何の話？
これは霊障じゃないかも。
どういうこと？
春宮さんには本人も思い出したくない。
least she knows, I guess. Somebody knows what happened. The obese man. Late 20s, early 30s. Oh. I'm sure he did. Mr. Daddy.
うんただいま、つばきこちゃん。ほーら。おかえりな。つばきこちゃん。
This is nobody's looking at this guy like, buddy. Everybody's just I like how Rikishi tries to set up this place like this dude could just be slithering around here, licking little girls' cheeks, and nobody would even notice.
つばきこちゃんの将来の
Maybe he's doing it on the down low right here in the middle of the park somehow.
じゃあ、パパといっぱい練習。愛し合う夫婦が
Just went to his apartment? Jesus. Your parents are failures, man.
こんなことをしほらほら
Stomach, man. What, Redless? Is it time yet?
つばきこつばつばつばき
Wonder if they censor this or if it's just, you know, implied. Man, your parents really fucked up, man. God damn.
休刑10年、判決は懲役9年。
None of the last brain until 90 minutes remain. Oh shit. Are you arrested?
そのクソデブは最後まで彼女グダグダと上告して、なおも罪を認めず、その上幼い春宮さん、それがでもされた仕打ちがじゃない、彼女の純真な気持ちが裏切っ
Did streamers just get early access, or did it come out like at a different time in some regions? I haven't watched any, but it's like those people have been playing all day. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't mean like watching it. I'm just curious. It came out early. I haven't watched it myself.
彼女の身を守るために
封じこ
言葉通りよ。ある日彼女はその日心が
Mind sealed the memories.
簡単に言うと著しい男性への嫌悪恐怖の裏彼女は次第に学校で衝動的に激しいそれはどんどんまるでかつての
彦ちゃんは
彼女の激しい攻撃性はさぞや歓迎された
Our
でしょう。
punk side has less personal interest and more developed from repressed trauma. Yeah.
やがて彼女は彼女その彼女が高校入学をそれがどれほど
なんてこれは
ええ彼女の忘れること
I mean, there could be some haunting augmentation in it. But yeah, the fire starter definitely seems to be the guy.
その心の痛み
まさかと
その男どうしたの
ハルミヤ、
自転車に乗ってる時はあまり
私はいい
なんかグレまるで尾行
無理しない
子学校ってほら大勢いるじゃない大勢いれ模範囚なら刑期短縮もあり得るわ今年は9年
はいもしもしどうもすみまごめんね椿子ほら新しい
The delivery
すぐ
man.
に戻るからちょっとどうする
行ってきて
パパがおよ
お母さん鍵
Doesn't even have her bats. How did this guy sneak into their home while there's a fridge being moved in? Okay, they took her bats away. But I've actually helped her here. Chekhov's reverse gun. They needed something accurate, man. A horrifying blob monster.
お前ごときにキコちゃんをお嫁に。
He's here to save the
キコ
day.
ちゃん、君助けるのは僕じゃ。キコちゃん、
He's here to mentally save the day for.
お前に名乗る名など喋るな。お前の正体を。だからもう
CG's always make him look way more Chad.
キコちゃん、そいつは大人でも男でもお前には存在さえない。お前などただ
Doesn't
通
even
り過ぎるだけで
exist.
形
Maybe
を
the
失う
actual
煙以下の
guy
存在。
died or something.
なぜならお前はすでに2年前獄中で病死しているじゃないか。
Her imagining it. He's pissing everywhere. He's fucking pissing.
キコちゃん、その男はすでに存在しない。君の心の傷を具現化し、再び君なら乗り越えられる。キコちゃん、今こ
私はその夢、お前滑舌てめえ消えろ。血まみれ天女特攻。
Stringless puppet, dude. Rikishi's going to overtime using his classic lines, man.
なんと進む。
感謝する。君のおかげでキコ、あの化け物を僕の手でなく。
お前は
Another giant weapon.
感謝を込めて。
Dude, his like transformation into Giga Chad. So funny, man. Like muscle definition gets way more fucking to what?
我らの悲願 邪魔立てはさせぬぞ。
覇者検証。
死ね。
Well, I mean, this one was short and sweet, I guess. Not godly, but hey, if it's gonna be short and focused, that's fine, man. Not retreading too much.
今日はありがとうございます。
最近は犯罪者の人権にもうるさいからね。
その会話。
そうね、彼女の心の傷が明日から投稿だけど。
大丈夫。でも
Alright. Some work of their own, whatever that is.
いい顔してるね。
気分
どんな夢？
ちょっと乱暴な夢だから内緒
She
内
had
緒
to kiss him in front of the other two girls to complete the triangle.
でも
The other three
すっ
pics.
ごいスカ
Other
ッ
two
とし
pics.
た。ねえ、
なんだい？
あの日お前ごときに
そんなことを言っちゃったかな。
すっごい鈴むの
照れるな。
私素敵なお嫁さんになる。
もちろんただのお嫁さんじゃない。ヒコちゃんがお嫁に行くときはヒコちゃんを素敵なお嫁さんに。
Here it comes, man. Say the card line.
何？噂聞いたわよ。
いつも駐輪場で食べ乗ってるドキュンども。
何しろ春宮はグレ
あの駐輪場に
ー。春宮がやっつけてくれてか。
Wow.
おや、姉子、春宮先男子なんかかわい
みんなもそれくらい。
い。もうみんなに散々言われて
俺たちもこれからは。
嫌だ。言ったな、ぬっころす。アイドルだったら喧嘩騒ぎとか春宮先輩の場合、そんなので羨ましが。3年の男子でも特に空手部と雨降ってなんとや先輩の下駄箱がラブレ、その中の誰か
グレートだね。
その中にきっと。
何他人事。私をお嫁にやれるかどうかは。
え？
でも鈴む私の彼氏になるのはちょっと鈴むハードル。
ヒコちゃん、そんなこと。
そうかもだね。
おいおい春宮、グレートスサーラにだ。
皇帝にウルトラレアカード。
なんだと。
Mm-hmm. As usual, the same setup.
鈴むには私が
でも
全身全霊をかけて。鈴原先
If
輩
these are actually supposed to be one after another, then he's getting the exact same treatment 3 times in a row. Which is ridiculous to imagine.
でもそうそうと現役アイドルが一般男性と祀られてえか、命知らずが春宮椿子。
Well, short.
椿子の
まさかそなたまでもか。だがそん 十分なすす、無論十分な妹たちをことごとくあれのすす、そして
Drink his. You don't drink
この
soot,
力を
man.
超える呪いにて
For fuck's sake. Doing the fucking soot. Stand-in thing.
.黒髪さんを助け出すって約束す。
Other timeline. Or is it all nightmares? I assume he's going to break the bell.
やってみな。
木すら倒せぬ
聖堂。
さあ
さすがに無理だよ。でも黒髪さんが僕はもっといつか必ず
10年も
やってみなきゃ。僕はもっといつか必ず。
その週
そうだね。10年100でもそれでも
Is he out there in the rain? Busting ass. He's that good. He's cool. He's the man. About to transcend, evolve, reaching a level of martial arts never before thought possible. The realm of the gods. It does sound like the VA of the brother. I mean, you have to imagine that's what it was. Brother Deer.
よくぞこのそなたの願い通りだが神の与える奇跡とはその身にて奇跡それと引き換えにこの1000年という年月は怨嗟も憤怒もそして悲恋の痛みもあるいは言えてだからそなたは奇跡を望む人が生きて生き続ける力は 人が求めるどんな奇跡。
いいえ、彼女たちは今日まで呪いを封じ続けるため
What's up, Sim? Thank you, bud.
命を1000年もの間捧げ続けてきたのです。
Are you also going to be playing Ghost of Yotime? I hear it's about to drop for the masses.
それを終わらせることが僕の身一つを捧げるだけで喜んでこの拳にて。
そう言うだろうと思って。
No, no shit. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know when I'll play it. If at all, but. Thank you for the sub, bub. Bub.
その覚悟によかろう。だが神が奇跡を起こせば神の呪いもその奇跡を拳に奇跡を起こす。
キコ、
Hey man, communing with God. Is that what's gonna persuade the evil deer to take a break? That their own brother is the one fighting them?
Mm. でも、シャワー浴びて。
Divine inspiration.
父さん、僕は完成させたよ。
It's been perfect. He just remembers it all. The miracle. Something. My man's about to fucking start up some kind of kung fu justice thing. He's gonna fight demons, ghosts of deer.
今助ける。スズラメ。そうきゃ。
鳥よさん。
何よ。スズラメ。
Needed time for the miracle to settle. Okay. I guess so that he doesn't immediately go out and start doing shit. We can have like a small moment.
進む。
ちょっと微熱っぽ。
無理しないで。
そういうわけにはいかないよ。
黒髪？あいつは遅刻も欠席も。
黒髪さん。待ってたら来るんじゃ。
さすがグレート。
りさん、ひどい熱だ。そんな高熱じゃ無理だ。あんたの家系は特に。
Put her in a chair and take her to school, bro.
早くお嬢様を。
On to left. Should watch them be going in opposite directions somehow. Be kind of goofy. Movie. So you can get it under control.
無理しないで。私もずっと。
別に部活はサボっ。
そう。
黒髪さんに伝言があるならタマユンに頼めば。よくクロッチに。
そう、今日来ないなら。
おいおい、フラフラだぜ。
ちょっと。
それを言うの。
肩をか。
あれ。
They are gonna meet up.
我にかそなたのけなげとえそなたのせん
お前を
もはやそなた
Sure, no, it's not gonna just end right here. There's gotta be some big Rikishi fight.
そなたもも
He's gonna go up and break the bell.
その苦しみに耐えだから我陸奥の末裔分かっておろう本来しかし
分かった
おごりとただし二つの末語か一つ我の すすはらす
そう
いずれにせよならば最後の時くらい
That's why she gets crazy horny. The curse. I don't know. I have no schedule for the games outside Silent Hill F being next and Outbreak 1 and 2 being whenever Ripper's available. I just want to play them as I feel them, which I'm looking forward to. I'll probably have some idea while I'm playing the game beforehand. The freedom was part of the fun for me. Just free ball it. Probably will be in the back half, I would say, though. As far as I won't do another VN right after this. And I will do Otogiriso before Slay the Spire. So, most likely in the last 2 weeks. I would imagine. Oh, I keep saying Slay the Spire, Slay the Princess. I've said Slay the Spire so many times in my life that like it just comes out more natural. True horror right there, man. Slay the Princess. Oh, we didn't need them to explain the curse. Love corruption. Yeah, for sure. I'll let you know ahead of time. I'll be playing it through family, so. I said if I'm gonna do the Luigi's Mansion Halloween or tradition, I enjoy it.
誇り高く最後まで生贄なれば明日の朝はおろか今宵かなえ椿そしてそなたの体をだがそなたがいらぬというなら
雛形進む
雛形真由とは巡り合わせ悪く運命の歯車が合わないあれもまたそなたらとしかしその分のすすはすす原
お気の毒だけど
何を
もう呪いをでもねあんたの
ない そなたにどのよ
Gonna jump in the bell. Well, that's pretty far away. Or she has some other thing with her. Yeah, I don't know much about Slay the Princess. Other than, like, it's not... Well, how it's... Not like a... upfront about... like a classic story or anything. We'll see. I don't even know how long it is. I'll have to find out. Hurting herself. That keeps her sane. They're gonna try to stop her, but...
大丈夫よ。最近、ススハラくん。
ああ、先日も雨。
おいおい、
そう。
一眠りしたらしばらく。
I'm gonna sleep the whole night away. He's gonna miss it.
神の呪いを打ち、でも神の呪いを打ち。
僕に。
スス。あなたは。
スス
What are you? God, they always say that. So
神聖武
cheesy.
術の。そして。
それはその上で。あなたは。
バカらな。
陸奥の執念は。確かに奇跡に届くほどあなたが陸奥の血が引いていてもでもあなた
A pregnant pause.
なるほど
僕は
内緒あなたにとってはあなたが誰であるかなど問題じゃないわ
Okay. Whatever, man.
あなたはススハラス
Find out in the DLC.
あなたが望むよ
先生こそ
私そして5つ後の邪法でトエちゃんとそして私はあなたの
意味が
Younger sister.
今は少しでも体を休めなさい
So they just mean the doe and the brother. That's already pretty obvious.
.小賢しいしかし無駄
Not the eyes. Jesus. Man, she ain't gonna do the eyes, man. She can't be like ultra damaged if we're gonna get a good ending. But maybe we should have an eye patch.
.けなげに己を痛めそなたをそなたたちを鈴もしよ
お前はこの生命の愛
すすだき そなたは一つは分かってる。小賢しい。無駄なそなたらが千年をその愚
What are they gonna tell? Are they saving it for later and tell like the deer that like what they're doing is fucked? Yeah, I mean, they got fucked over pretty hard back in the day, but I mean, this is fucking over innocent people ain't really doing much about, or not really, you know, justified. But it's old evil god, mountain gods. Whatever.
やめよ愚か者。それよりも我と共に梵鐘を落として梵鐘の中で無論忌まわしき梵鐘我に最後まで立てついたそなたを我に逆らいて何の我と共にこの地にはだがそれを断この千年そなたをそれをそなたが死をもってその千年それだけでこのもう一度陸奥に会いそなたの肉体を
千年が打ち
He's so reinvigorated, man. He's Super Saiyan form here. Holy dude, just gets up and fucking jumps through the window. It's more than man. Shit. Just bleeding everywhere. Okay, dude. I mean, the Japanese, picturesque Japanese school, you probably could take your pick of hundreds of things that all look the same. But maybe that one looks very similar. I mean, they model a lot of these after real schools, so it could be. Megaton Musashi, who knows? Several of his toes had broken.
今
ムツまたそなたの愛した女
Alright, now
は
we're gonna get
再
some
び
goofy
本性に封じら
bad
れ
guy bullshitting and blabbering. Felt like it should have just built up to the moment and executed on it, but
遅かったそなたはそして
何も遅くすすの目は何も遅くなんか気は
なるほ
Perfect.
ど妹ムツこの千年間人だが
僕もいや僕も1000年間だからここに
憎い
憎しみなんかないでも
ふう
トエと同じくらいに僕はお前を憐れむ
yeah, the color palette for sure. In the back, kind of got that like at evening. Similar for sure.
おごられたものよだが
この地で1000年前人間たちに裏切られた神の鹿たちのその無念が呪いとな、でも僕はそれを邪法によってお前は生贄の体に封じられその間に村人たちは自分たちの罪も幾代も重ね裏切りの歴史さえも忘却し呪い元神社を祝い元神社と改名し六神彦の御事
So they're trying to up here. Why, might be a little extra in-game. Still, man, I know. A whole lot of sympathy.
「だからなこの地には我が罰するにふさ
虫のいいや
何を言うか
因果応報だからお前には罪人を罰し呪う権利があるそれは誰にも邪魔できないし僕が邪魔させない
I mean, their desire is, I guess. Only they should be allowed to.
お前が何だが
この1000年の犠牲者はトエだから僕の奇跡は君も僕はこの1000年を
我にはだが我は我なり1000年を超えて降り積もりしはそなたに同情され人にどもにこの
No battle.
君の怒りを君には怒るけでも僕は今悲しき1000年の終わりと始まりうち
Swoosh. Of course, if it touched you, 7 generations of curse.
君の怒りは君には吐き出す権利がある。神の怒りがいかに深いか、神の呪いの恐ろしさを伝え。誰が貴様に兄。
There's the brother mention. How does she not realize how he got this power, man? Do you think the divine god shit just came from somebody's ass? No, he's saying it.
何を読ま。
ムツは録神彦の御の声を聞いた。これは君の運命なんだ。
Turns out sis was just an idiot.
我らの一族の誰がお前に力を与えたというのか。
Like, yeah, they got fucked over, but bro was fucking. I guess he was playing the long game. I don't know, or he just was that composed.
与えるわけがない。兄上様のご。
神の呪いは
向かいに1000年もの間、
今こそ。
No, the bell. He's good.
Help 助けに来たよ。1000年もごめんね。
The puppet with its strings cut again. Will he just die? Is it gonna be a fake out? I don't need the extremely loud crying.
黒髪とえ、我は録が
聞こえる。
あるいは鈴原進むならば、だが呪いを破ってその二つの奇跡を。
こんな奇跡なら
罪滅ぼし、そなたの願いを望みを
生き返らせて。
死は生が尊くあるがゆえに、死の神聖を犯すことは我であってもかなわぬのだ。
Rip the fucking mole right off, yeah.
仮の命を吹き込む。
そんなの生き返らせて。また1000年私が呪われてもいいから。うちの神社は、私は今そういうスズムに感謝して、ありがとう。あなたはいつも遅い。でも録神彦の御事さ、こんな悲しい目に遭うのは、だから私は鈴の目と陸奥に奇跡を
陸が儀式に間に合い鈴の目を救い出す。そして二人は結ばれ。
それを叶えても
別に構わないわ、言ったでしょ。こんな目に遭うのは黒髪トエと鈴原鈴間だけでたくさんだって。陸が助けに間に合い呪いは村に降りかかり滅ぶかどうかは。でも罪に対して罰を先送りにする邪法など邪悪でしかない。
What is he saying? I mean, I agree with this. Like, I mean, delaying the punishment, that's pretty evil.
覇者検証、邪悪を破りて正しきを示す。
Are they saying that she's gonna like change timelines or change the past?
あんたなら
わかった。陸は鈴の目を救い出す。それからどうなるかは我もそなたも預かり知ることではない。
So he could just change the past? Why didn't he just do that in the first place?
それで
The fuck?
はい、私の想像の中でだけでも二人が
さらばだ。黒髪とえ、そなたのこれからの1000年。
当たり前でしょ。少しは見せなさいよ。進む。
Okay. Oh. He did it. Again. Dude should fucking blow these villagers up too. I guess they are gonna get theirs.
遅くなった。
And all of this was because her grandma was a fucking dumbass. Why did she give them the page to fucking like hold back the curse? Especially if she thought they deserved it. And especially when she should have known that her fucking granddaughter, traveling companion, whatever she was gonna be the one who had to eat shit for it. It was the worst play of the game, man.
What will happen? また仕方がないよ。だから、そしていつかはわかる。僕たちがちゃんと申し訳。それでも敬いの気持ちを六神様だってね。
六神様は私たちが敬いの心を忘れなかったなら。
立とう。そして村に帰り、僕たちは罰を受ける。そして
これはすべて。
Yes, that's more than just greed. This guy is a fucking horrible piece of shit. He wanted to murder and allow like sexual violence and torture and fuck crimes against God. I mean, this dude is a big POS, man. Wow, sorry about that.
六神様と。
そうとも。僕たちに。
Monsters. Damn, they must have been really changed, man. I feel like I could see them being changed for a couple days. But then once the toughness of like seeing your family starving and all the suffering and shit, they had it in them. I feel like they'd bring it back. But who knows, man? They took God's teachings and now they're all extremely steadfast of mind and will and good people. Richer and smiles than ever.
それは読んでいた。
Yukishi explosion.
違う。そっちがビッチャビッチャビッ。
違うよ。
Why is this old bastard still around 7 years later?
これで敬いと感謝を忘れず清らかに生きることを誓うならば
口寄せだっけ。すごいね。
いい
じゃあどうして。
それは
Arrogant.
「我こそはよくぞ我らの兄上さん5本六神彦の御事は村人
褒美
望めできれば手早く決めてもらえると助かる我も役目を果たさん
どうしましょう
Just making her goofy.
私たちはこれ以上の何かを
一つ
何でしょ
君を救うために盆栽もちろんで誰かがそれも僕にその奇跡を祈ってくれ
そのでは
僕は
Wow.
その人に
Are we gonna? She paid it backwards so that they could pave it forwards. What a nightmare, man! What the fuck? What is going on?
その人にどれほどの悲しみの中にあっても
ふむさらばだそなたらの7年間はミサ
幸せに
They just kind of do stuff, and I feel like I don't know. There's something missing in there to really make these scenes work. It's like paying it forward and backward all of a sudden, and he just runs up there and he saves her. Like in a bubble, maybe they're okay, but it's just like I don't know if it's the pace or like the nonsense of it, the convenience of. Or what, man? It's fucked. coming back? Who cares about the side girls, man? The super rare card.
そうだ。みんな、私だけ死んじゃったスズメ。
Everybody kissed him. That was so fucked, man. The kiss of life. Oh no, she's asking for him to live. The one who cursed them.
今帰るよ。トエ。
He's like, okay, I guess I'll just get him.
離せ！スズムの声が。
He rises again on the third day. Wow, what a fake out. Didn't expect this, guys. It's funny, this video just hits like all of these like beats that like could maybe work. All these big epic moments, but like they just none of them do. I don't know if it's because of like a genericness or lack of meat in there, or just how tight just, you know, the general writing is, or the premise, I don't know. It's not like fucked, it's just like a like, wow, he's back. I'm so happy. A miracle. I mean, it's also the convenience of God curse shit, where just shit just happens.
君こそ
いいんだ。私。はいはい。お腹空いてるって。食べる。
さすがはグレートススハラだぜ。
1,000 years. It's always 1,000 years. Been the Millennium Boy and Girl.
このカード。おっと残念だな。
The you get reference. Hey man. I'll take it over most everything else. Are you getting the double slop right now with Raging Loop in this? Taking in all the evils of the world. I mean, neither If these are that bad, I guess combined maybe. Raging loops on the end. This has just been like mediocre. Are you gonna see the end?
よ袴帰り、こっちも大切な人がお葬式で、大切な人って誰のことだろうって。もう論
I
点
don't
ず
know
れ
what
て
could
ます
be
ね。
left.
おいらもいろんなまた不思議を経験してきたけど。
Just them hanging out or some shit.
おかえり。あー、今日はクロッチとスズムン。スズム。
Wow, the harem.
私たちにもその呼び
This
方
is
を
so
解禁するべ
interesting.
きだ。スズムン。ことと次第によっちゃ。
Yeah, I'm worried about the toy. I mean, they've already, this VN's already felt like it should have ended like 10 hours ago, but yeah, who knows? They might give me the Toki blaster and have some more nonsense. This is very similar to that in a way, where it's the main girl who has something from like, you know, a certain amount of time ago, and all. She got fucked over by her village or something, and then there's the guy, and he's got all the chicks, and he goes through their troubles as he works to fight some world-ending, like, fucking corruption thing. I mean, they didn't live together and have all those scenes, but like I said, there's a genericness to this, for sure.
クロッチ。いつからなんです。
やれやれ。つくづくも
あなただってグレートよ。あなたがここにあること。
奇跡の証？それウルトラ。
何の話？
Is there something about her? I mean, there obviously is, but she's a fragment of the gods. Is our guy the goofy guy one too? I'll never find out because I'm not fucking playing DLC. I don't give a shit. Oh, yeah.
これでよろしゅうございます。我ら録画に呪いゆえ。
Okay.
皮膚に良いマナやことも
It just feels like generic Kino ending kind of thing, right? That makes sense. All the big hits, the fake out dust, the coming back. Big moments of like godly powers where fucking entire history changes and everything ends up perfect. Some kind of like light reveal there. How many fucking people worked on this shit, dude? Vibes 9. Chibi art. Chibi art. Oh god. I can skip this shit. Oh, they won't let me. Okay, fine. Let me skip. Let's see. Yeah. We'll see what's left. I feel like this has some beats that with the right fleshing out or different pacing or atmosphere or something could be like a more traditional, just like guy saves girl with curse thing, but this doesn't hit quite right. We got here.
そうさ。それでも来て。それひど。
You wanna stick it to him or something?
ったく。
嫌い。
あ？
お前。私はもうお前に。
お前は。
お前のことなんか最初から少しも好きじゃない。
Clown music, it's over.
嘘つけ。
あれは父上が適当な。
適当？俺たち将来を
誓ったこと。いつそうだっ
だって
意味わかんない。
今流行りのそれとも下克上しちゃう？今度は
あとじゃあね。
待ってよ。僕のこと見
It's over, Ryukishi Bolu. Oh, God, when I saw Chibi art, I got worried, man. The VN that just doesn't end. Oh, we gotta have a nice little romance bit here.
誰とでもススハラ君の奇跡によってつまりもうみんなは普通の高校生。ムツと鈴の目は確かに恋仲だった。だからただ
I don't give a fuck. This should have been an extra thing, so I could have not clicked it. Now I feel like I need to read it to see what the fuck's going on.
自分のこと正ヒロインだから大丈夫とか油断。近年は正ヒロインよりもサブヒロインが人気上位に来るなんてよくあることよ。油断しちゃダメよ。
Meta harem joke.
でもね、最大のどうしあえて敵火ススハラ君は八方美人系。ススハラ君は友達になるのは以前春宮さんが告白して一度は OK をもらススハラ君をちょろそ
怖い。
その上反同性状態の春宮さんに油断も隙もない美濃部さん。トイちゃん千年命短しあなたも女ならこい
Oh.
社会地域奉仕貢献部の諸君。
How long is this, dude? Is there like a fucking playthrough video so I can know how long this is? I can't imagine a worse outcome than having Ryukishi hit me with the harem love quadrangle bullshit. The characters just, I mean, I don't know, I like romance, it's fine. It's just like the characters are not enough there for me. The bonds, the genericness of the harem shit. Zero interest. But I mean, I have interest in that. I'm curious, like, just what the fuck could it be? I mean, nothing of value here. True. just get like a whole playthrough of this. Oh, this person did one. Iwahime. Oh. Okay, this person has a. It's hard to tell how long the playthrough is here. Probably a little longer it's probably the playthrough than I've had up to this point. And they've got like 3 more hours on this shit, dude. And then they do the DLC, but that's 3 hours of separate shit. Read it quick. I mean, I don't plan on starting anything else tonight. Wrap it up, man. I'll like talk about it and rate it and shit too. I mean, that work shouldn't be huge tomorrow. It's like I just don't like these characters enough to see this kind of ending, but it just goes right into it, man. It must be something, man. 3 hours gonna be more than a damn romance. Wrestling. At least we get to see her personality, I guess. The pace in this fucking thing is psychotic, man. It just feels like it ends all the time and then starts back up. I mean, I might as well finish it out. Can't play OU. I'm not gonna start Silent Hill with like an hour or 2 before bed. We'll get the full experience minus DLC. And any extra bonuses. If there's like some other thing you have to click, then I'm good. But
みすぼらしい勝
勝つより勝ち負けよりも見てる人に楽しんでもらえ
are
る
they
のが
gonna explain why
一番って
this
ことかな。
VN like would restart all the time and have all these weird like bad ends? It's not a choice VN, but it did that shit
なる
anyways.
ほど。ま
Maybe it's just Ryuki shooting nonsense.
やれやれ。
さて全体の話はこれくらいかな。はい男子、先生のところでお手伝いがあるから言って。
お手つ言ってちゃ
ごめんね。タマユンにはリリアちゃん。はいはいサンキュー。ん黒髪さんはぐらかした。クロッチ社長紳士協定ならぬ。もちろん黒ですが協定に加わらないならまあ加わっても黒髪さん好きなのそこのと。ああちなみに私たちはただ私たちが無分別に鈴原先輩を奪んで私たちはスズムンをめぐるバトルはおいで好きなの嫌いなのよしこれで私お互いさてさて問題のスズムンだけれどもところがここに
Shut up. What do you mean then?
つまり
You wanna pop it off?
そこに今回の夏休みまあもちろん先駆けは恐ろしい。それにみんなが一斉に告白したらなのでオイラたちは一人に今回の夏休み合宿その最中
The trip.
一番最初にスズムンとキスをした人告白って十分なムード。それを全員が告白し合う。つまり告白は邪魔なので告白する権利を争うことにした。
Funny because they said most of the reason they're into him is from the corruption of the suit, man. I guess it's just they're still into him, man, because he's just so cool.
権利獲得者は鈴原先輩に告白するまで誰か OKOK か。まあそれでも合宿中そういやこれは誰が勝ってもそして早くは
What if this ends up like Shiranagasu's post game, bro? I'm already laughing. That's impossible. There's no Kina where we're going. That's hope just to get me stay alive during this moment. Yeah, I want some aliens, some horror toilet shit.
怪我しないように鈴原俺
プロレスこんな大勢の嘘つけ綺麗のいやいいわ。それにしてもリリア学校活動は芸能ああうちのファンたちはさてさて
Well disciplined.
今日明日で一番最初に不意打ちで奪う。
私たちが二度と誰の不意それをどう出し抜く私ねお葬式でしたなるほど
He was
それ
dead.
は確かにノーカウントですね。確かに
そうそう
I mean, to be actually immersed in it, who the hell's going for anybody other than Toei? The others barely have character, and the whole plot revolves around her shit. Now she's finally had freedom. I was like, who the fuck, what monster would be like, ooh, no, fuck that, man. Is this gonna be a fan service arc? I guess so. Yu-Gi-Oh guy. Peak shape all along, who could have guessed? The fuck is the bully guy here? It's like so bad. I mean, at least something's happening, right? It's so, at least it's so bullshit that like it's entertaining, but if it was like just romance nonsense, I'd lose my mind. I mean, we'll see, maybe it will be so. Yeah, is it worth reading? Probably not. I got the time of night. I mean, what else am I gonna do? I guess I could just sit and chill and like watch videos right now. We get some fan service bros. Why are they wrestling in their underwear? In their bikinis? This is hype as fucking hell, yeah. This is the big shit. This is the peak. This guy just fucking pile drives this chick. Nah, not too. We'll see. I mean, I'll see what the ratings look like. I've read some disdainful shit. We'll see. Can you believe this part seems to have the most budget out of the rest of the whole VM? We're getting like a bunch of CGs, bikinis, new backgrounds.
まずはサック。
言ってくれる。
その暴言。
そこのちっこい先輩を
リングインするのは見延かなえだ。さあ盛り上がって。しかし相手は血祭りバキコ。見延さんに果たして勝てるのか。
The horror begin that we've been waiting for. The godly start to the horror one.
暑さの証明だいぶ体力を減らしだがどうでもいい。
力で
でも
何言ってやがる。
おっと布川リリア。
なるほどな。力くら
その隙に見延さんも
言いましたよね。じゃバイバーイ。
I can't believe the three girls are fighting each
ず
other.
るいよ。ススハラバカ。
春宮さんの体がコーナーポスト。春宮椿子。見延かなえの計略と布川リリアの息の
It's the easiest thing to make the sprites do is go upside down. It's all pile drivers.
となるといよいよ俺は断然見延かなえを応援するぜ。とえ
赤チームここは2人抜きで逆。
むしろ終われ。二人の敵は
スズメも怖い顔。
おお意外に見延さん身が。
同時メタックルから足を取っ
ごめんね。
躊躇なく4の字固めに行きやがった。
ここで見延かなえのプロフィール。おっとこれは新情報。
ほらほらほら。クロッチもキコチンでもじゃ
なんだ
見延かなえのステップ。驚いた。さすがは芋虫ね。
どんな屈強な男も関節技の前には無力だぜ。
The laser point. Think about the laser point again. But at least it's not like Detective Pikachu kind of boring, right?
ざまーみろススハラ。
Right?
足首2箇所同時攻撃にススハラ君も陥落寸前か。
My thing is, like, I'd be fine with these kinds of, like, antics if I cared about the characters at all, and if it was, like, an VN that wasn't about a bunch of gore, curse bullshit.
見るの
I don't know, they tried to do everything in this.
いい箇所じゃないです。
It's a battle thing, it's a comedy, it's a ham romance, it's a slice of life thing a little bit, it's a horror thing. I think I might have said that. Tries to grapple with like serious topics and shit. And it's like, I mean, it's not like a train wreck. But I think it's just not focused enough for the kind of pace they're going for. They have to get him horny.
女子高生に今スズギブアップしてくれた。やりますね。まあ私はもうしばらく先輩の可愛い吐息をた。
これは恐ろしい必殺技だ。痛み
ブザマだなススハ。
これは驚いた。ツープラトン
進むわ。
見延かなえゴーチン。
死に損ないが。春宮先輩。
やかましやの。
あ、ダメで。アイドルは。
フロントフェイスロックを食らった体勢からこれはえぐいぞ。春宮椿子
さあ、鈴原先輩。
そうだね。
Okay.
いい感じ。
行くぞ。
やりますね。
かっこよく決まる。
Of course, it's all fake. They're just really good actors.
こんな。
はい先輩。
リリアちゃん。
あと数秒ですか。
Erotic.
こうしてリング上で。ほんのそれじゃあ。リリアの画面に打ち付けられた。
Why would their competition? I mean, I know this is like a shitpost comedy thing, but like, why would their competition to be to kiss him against his will even? How the hell is that a fucking romance?
違う。これは筋が。スズムは渡さない。くらえ。クライマックスハレーストライ。スズム。
ありがとう。
よくもスズムを騙したな。いやー怖っ。まあもっとも。
東映様、最高にかっこよかったです。踏んでください。
以上、ススコシャチホコ杯じ。
Kidding to see some skin. Is this the only, like, comedy harem romance thing Ryukishi has written? Or is any of his other things that way? Not that I've read. It's not his forte, that's for sure.
私。やれやれ。
The deer. Divine
久しぶりである
aid.
トイ。
あいたたたたたたたた。ギブギブ。あ、つい昼間の影響で。
まずは落ち着け。我は正確には
何しに来たの。そう身が。我は陸奥の末裔のおかげでもう何も呪う気は。で邪険にする。今日のそなたのってあんたにと。そなたこのままではか。我は神の呪。そなたを1000年もの間災難だ。余計なお世話よ。話だけは。
実はすでに今夜の夕食後そなたの記憶が一部。
そういえばお手洗いに。
その間にそしてスズムに呪いの梵鐘のかけらをお守りと偽って渡しておいたのだ。
岩井本神社。嬉しいな。
そんな回りくどいことしない。我がしても意味がな。とにかくつまり呪いのすすには夢を自在に見さ。自分の見たい夢を。そういうこと夢の中でスズムとデート。ちょっぴり嬉しいけど話をせくの。例えるなら
そなたが悪霊となり霊障にて
霊障やられてた時はいざ逆の立場になっ
我の力でそなたはそしてその夢はもしもそなたが進むと
同じ夢
ラブラブな夢を見させれば他の娘たちより
I
も
guess
鈴
that's
の
not
ハ
gonna
ートに
work
大
out.
きく近づく
じゃあ
で
あんたすっごい気が利くグッジョブ呪い
では問えよ。
で当たり前だけど
そなたが自在に決めればよ。
おう
あと
ここは
おー
そなたの記憶などからアルゴリ
The
ズムを
algorithm.
抽出してやる。
AI generated
だろう。
haunting here.
あんた呪いのくせにこれって
されているぞ。我は姿を消すぞ。素敵なラブ。
まあいいわ
キス。キスさせて。キス。キスして。
そういうのはさ、お付き合いしてか順番が
何をやっている。
仕方ないでしょ
鈴むにこんな無理やり
明日から私
さらに言うと
この
落ち着け。
空っぽ空っぽ
よしよし、ここから頑張ればよい。
トレンディー
男の唇を無理や
What is this?
なんだ貴様ここを黒髪とへの上
黙れ世の顔を見ます
様
これのどこがトレンディードラ。
だって私そんなの見た
だからってどうして時代劇。
ならぬ
出会え
The unrestrained Shogun.
上様を名乗る不届き者
おう
そう夢よ
待ちな。血まみれ天女特攻隊長。そりゃうぎゃ味噌汁でこ
鈴の呪いにて自在に夢を見せる術
むぬ
姉上様がスズメに凡症のかけ
くそーバキコ様には
Yes.
力もかっこ
スズム怪我はないってあれ
ここ
そこ
王子
Not even much to say, man.
さあこちらへ
They're just letting the antics run their course,
どう
man.
か目覚めさせてください
It's not super funny. It's like, I guess like an ounce of joy. We'll see how the actual romance cinches. But all
恐れ多くもさあ王子様失礼
この泥棒猫め。
古来より色恋は既成事実
やかましや。
どう
は
でもキスはお互いの合意。
今はそんなことを言ってる場合で夢もキスも恋愛もキスしてハグして見つめ合っちゃってここかなるほど。
すすの量は我が一。
みんなここでクルスリリアは
Do you think Ryukishi wrote this in like a weekend, man? He just fucking rolled one pass,
ごめんねみんな。
threw it out there.
すすはらすずぬのすすはら先輩
Obviously, he didn't. But
この泥棒猫もスライスされてトマトとチーズいでよ私のスタンドマジカル
JoJo?
リリーだよクリクリクリクリクリクリクリクリクリ
The loud noises, man. I feel like they've been holding Ryukishi back. He's gotten like 3 or 4 loud ass noises.
いでよ私の呪いのすす破壊力 B スピード D 持続力
It's a
S
fate
精密動作性 D
reference.
わあ我の表ロードローではないぞ凡勝だ。
Fucking road roller. I'll smile at a JoJo reference or two, right? Because it's. I imagine actually watching JoJo these days. It's the long black hair, spooky.
すまぬもういいわお願いわかったぞおやすみ明日鈴む女子たちまさかめちゃくちゃそれはあんな夢を見たら普通はあ鈴原くん
おはようございます。
あれいや鈴間
夢？
それに比べて
俺か？
まさか鈴間は
今は夏くんが持ってるかな。
Poor bastard, man.
へえ、岩井本神社のいい夢か。なあ、スサラ、僕がもらったもの。グレート。ここでワニャンを生贄にしてナメクジドラゴンを特殊召
Slug
喚。
Dragon.
それに割り込んでナメクジいらっしゃい。
Yeah, I hate that. This is like the worst song in the entire game, and the Alice sections, and they keep reusing it, dude. They splurged for all this other shit, but they couldn't splurge for one extra slice of life goofy song in the post game.
うわあ、グレート。じゃあこれどうしたらいい夢が見られるん？そうじゃないか。じゃあ電気消す。黒髪がいきなり迫ってきて、思い出。
かわいそうにね。
そうか。
やっぱ反省どうします？正直このまま私それどころか鈴 今回は勇み足だ。ピコクロッチは今してないしてない。プルプルプルプル。先輩方、はいどうぞ。リリ、私たちはまだ競い合うだという。鈴原先輩は素晴らしい女の子。あーわかる。エッチな本。なるほどね。今の状態では誰がキスして告白権をゲット。鈴原先輩の私たちだけが。プロレスの時もオイラのまさか熱田と
The BL thing. That'd be a fun twist to this.
ありえるね。ナッチ×スズム。いやいや、スズム×熱田。いずれは先輩、むしろ私たちも連れも鈴むを BL の世界から連れ。イエス。なるほど。みんなで鈴むが教育ぽ。
Fuck you, dude. Yu-Gi-Oh's forever, man. Yu-Gi-Oh will never do you wrong, dude.
仮に来てないとしても、そうだね。どうか鈴むにばっかり合わせるのはフェアじゃないよね。鈴むだって BL の世界からノマカプの。そうです。まずは鈴原先輩の性的興味を。
Yeah, this is fucked up. It's all just taking the piss, so it's like, I'm not gonna think about it too hard, but I always hate the idea of like you're supposed to be in love with someone, but you want them to change everything about themselves. Go find somebody else, man. Power plays, selfish bullshit. God, this is gonna be like super fan service.
そんなに来てる。私はオイラもハワイって。
プールサイドで素敵な出会い、ひと夏だけの情熱的な恋。
ないないない。
いいやねえと。
はいはい。あ、最高。そう、見延先輩、その服ずいぶんと攻めてきま。あんだよ、こういう服はあんたみたいなおっぱいモンスこっち。私も巫女服に黒髪さんは。
うわー広いね。
We're in the Fate pool scenes.
さすがハワイ。どっちはそれより
またプロレスやんのか。
あちゃー、私も黒髪戦。とにかくスズムの重傷だよ。
あれってグレート。
おお、あつたくん。
まさか俺が。
ナッチーのことだから。ボール膨らむ。黒髪さん、そんなに頑張っ。
大丈夫、僕が
やるねクロッチ。おっと黒髪線。怖い。胸の脂肪が少ないみたいですから。ダメ。
Yeah. It's here. It kind of just starts up immediately after the main story without like a break. I almost feel like there should have been like some kind of separation. But I mean, this game's pace has always been weird. I mean, he's trying to make it fun, but the problem is there's no chemistry or like character building really to work with here, so it's just relying on antics and fan service. And I mean, the chicks beating the shit out of each other at war to get the sexless, oblivious, dense MC's attention is about generic as it comes, so So weird. A little odd they have like the sex predator pop up as like a joke multiple times, but I mean, they're just trying to make light, I guess, of it all, with what assets they got. Whatever. Yeah, I'm just curious like where it's gonna go. I don't have time to start Silent Hill tonight. I'll do an EOU, so I might as well wrap it up and talk about the VM. I don't know how long this is gonna last. I checked the playthrough and it's like they did this for a solid 3 hours. I was like, holy fuck. Yeah, I mean, really, my big thing right now is just wanting to see Toei, their actual personality, then obviously cinch the romance, I guess. It's just, I feel like this VN tries to do so many different paces. Or not paces, sorry. So many different, like, genres in such an odd pace that... Well, like, it has its... I wouldn't even say it has its moments. It doesn't have, like, too many abysmal parts. It just doesn't have anything really, like, special either. It's just hard to kind of get into this kind of scene. Oh really? People don't really talk about this part? Or you just mean like Iwahime? That's kind of my deal, is like, there was potential ideas, but really it just ends up being cool guy saves the girl from 1,000-year-old mountain god curse with harem elements, and not really the most spicy premise, and since the execution's kind of just whatever, other than like some of the weird torture shit and like spicier subject matter, there's not really much special that it does, and then those moments aren't handled like that well, right? I don't get off on seeing just like random torture occasionally. I mean, I'd rather have like a tense atmosphere or some kind of build up to go with that kind of crap. Doesn't help since everything's like spooky ghosts and gods. I mean, there's nothing that like, no rules or anything of like permanence or anything. Like, oh, somebody died, oh, they're not dead. Oh, something happened in the past, oh, not anymore. And you're just like, okay, you know, whatever. But feels very like just safe on that front. I mean, there's spooky stuff, but it is not a, like, I mean, that's not like a horror VN, and exactly, it's got horror elements. I think they start disappearing about halfway in. It's usually just some kind of violence, hauntings, or whatever. But yeah, it pivots into really focusing on like romance or battle stuff. I don't know. There's not been that much generic slice life. He probably came in at the shittiest times. It's pretty light on it, mostly in the beginning. And this shit, obviously. I don't think the kind of story it's telling is like super great or anything, but... And yeah, the slice life that is there is not great, but... I mean, I wouldn't even say it's more than a couple hours of the whole thing. It's just that the rest of it's not really that spicy either. Isn't like Alcana or some shit.
えつたくん、先生もルーねえねえ、すずも家庭的な女性が好きなんですよね。確かそれでいてもわ
Sounds kind of base.
そういうの背は高い方が髪胸やお尻は
背は髪型は胸やおし
やっぱり意義あり。そんなことないです。風評被害垂れるの。黒髪先輩たちはその心配は全く無用だと思います。こっちその黒髪先さあ鈴大きい胸というのはそういうのは下品な胸。綺麗な胸というの。
Jesus.
それで恥だ何もない桜色で
桜色って
ねえ鈴も
Rikishi riding
私の胸も
the most cringe shit you've ever fucking read.
綺麗だからむしろ見てほ
This
しい
is what Silent LF's gonna be like.
ダメだよっていうか何なの。
胸が大きい見るのが無理ならどう鈴む
He's drowning in breasts.
胸だそうですね。私でも
Oh my goddamn. Perfect fit.
黒髪先輩ばかり独り占めでずるいです。
She just slotted right in, dude. Interesting dialogue, or interesting description.
クロッチ大胆。私布川も
This VN has had the most sex but not sex scenes, man. Especially in the earlier horror books, where everything's like a pseudo sexually charged thing.
女が
He's drowning in ass.
ここに赤ねえ鈴そんなあれいいんだよ鈴
でも
Okay.
私決めたのみんなで
I hope this ends with the BL. That'd be so much better.
それともそれは許さない
They are sexual. They're like cursed to be that way because of the corruption or whatever.
鈴む
The 1,000-year corruption. Which makes it a little more, like, even less interesting because it's not even like a super genuine feeling. Right?
気持ちよすぎて溺れてる早く鈴むこういう時ちょっとタンマー穴ほクロッチはこれって多分私布川が鈴むにあれ
Convenient. I mean, at least he's just shitposting, right? He's just trying to make it goofy, fun shitposting. It's just... It's not, like, atrocious. It's just... You're just like, eh. That's kind of like the whole video. Just like, eh. I mean, this doesn't really... Like, kind of buy the numbers, right? If you've read or watched enough generic anime shit. Like, the twists. the kind of shit posty harem comedy. You're just like, yeah, this is kind of stock. Stock can be chill, it can be fun to slip into sometimes, but I mean, you can do stock well, right?
こういう時は最上スズムの生活の面倒をスズムの唇こっちのセリフ見延先輩
Oklahoma Stampede.
手っ取り早くそう食らってくたばれフランク
大丈夫かスサラ俺に任せろ
Based.
ほら
俺こう見えても小学校
The
の
Boy Scouts.
これは場外から
あれスズムの唇を最初に奪ったの
I would give this VN like actual kudos if they ended the shit post with the BL thing and he's just like, I'm good, ladies, I'm gay, sorry. It would be actually funny and unexpected. Hey, where's the BL fic?
ハツタがこ男の恋ナチトくん
あ
もう白黒はじゃないと
Saved his life. Oh, we're getting these sprites too. So much money put into this postcard. Oh yeah, it's a shame the writing's not too good. Like I said, you'd really hope there wouldn't be too much if that's the case. But the atmosphere seems neat though still. How's the gameplay been? Seemed like a simple and fun kind of exploration thing.
夏休みもまだ始まったばテレビ見てあと朝なら叶うわよ年齢相応のそうよねでもみんながどうとかじゃなくていい決意よ高校2年生のなちゃんにこの夏休み中に無理やり唇を奪う命短し恋す頑張
でもはよ
れ進むおうこらわた黒髪さ
でもこんなに喜ん
んテレビはニュースと時代劇し勝った
すごいな
いやいや、覚醒演授ならレバガチャでも勝てるって。
Awoken Anje. Are they playing the Umineko fighting game, dude?
むふ調子乗りやがって。
ブーチブーチ5のナメクジドラゴンを召喚酔いなし。
なんだと。
パックを買ってビリ
すっごいな。
幸運ずそうそうポテトに少ないの S に
それでも間違っ
ポテトラブ。
Guess they're focusing in on her.
次の歌は何だろう。軍か。誰かの入力ミス。
Is it? There's been a lot of references. I just feel like I've seen radio calisthenics and other shit, but maybe in that context, not so much.
それ黒髪繊細。進む。また並ぼう。もう一回入ろう。もう進む。ホラー系。
How the hell is this guy not able to handle horror shit?
私水。今までは体中に気味の悪い呪いの斑点が浮かんでたから。
そうだ。
自分の醜い進む。
すごく綺麗。あれ、おかしいな。どうしたの？黒か。
進むはい私を助け。
ごめん。なんだか。
謝っ帰って。
あ。僕たちってさ。僕たちは神の呪いに翻弄されながらそれぞれに。
Yeah, really, man. I mean, they're barely their own person.
だからそれは
The only H2 I know is the fucking Halloween Michael Myers movie or whatever. Or is that? Yeah, it is. Never watched it. Fucking LL Cool J.
でも僕は鈴原鈴む。僕は鈴むなのか。
別に。
でも鈴むなのか。やっぱり僕は君は黒髪トエなの。教えてほしい。じゃないと君のことを。
どうしてあなたって。そして私のそのあなた。
もちろん僕がかつて無知で鈴の。でも前世の記憶だからそれは僕がかつて今だからそれは
私にはあなたに。
僕にとって君は僕じゃない。僕にとってだから君は ごめん。
いいんだ、この涙。
The author's note. I'm not familiar enough.
あなたの質、私は答えるね。私は鈴の目。1000年間陸奥というのは、そう、鈴原。私、あなたのこと勝手に陸奥だ。本当にあなたは陸奥じゃない。鈴原鈴という全く別の人だから。勘違いして私の呪い、このご恩は1000年。
Oh, I'm gonna reciprocate here a bit.
鈴の目。鈴の目。
はい。
僕は鈴む。あなたのだって
分かっ。
僕にはそれでもあなたのことが。
Score. He's been mind-fucked by the 1,000-year-old lineage, man. His thoughts are not his own.
あなたのこと、僕は陸奥じゃない。陸奥の記憶をおぼろげに受け継いだだけのと、それでもあなたのことが好きでした。
He has been more interested in her than anyone. That is not out of nowhere.
あなたは鈴の目で、その時僕の陸奥のふりをすれば、でも僕はあなたのことも黒髪とだから、あなたが誰ででも好きなんだ。あなたを好きだという気持ちを抑えたくない。
進む。
僕は鈴原進む。あなたは鈴の目。あなたがどうか僕と。鈴の目、君の瞳がいつから君を奪い取ってやる。
進む。
君が僕のことを。でも僕はそれだけで。お、
私
鈴の
私は鈴の目だけど。
トエ。
Fucking knows. Dude, there's more money put into this fucking post. There's so many CGs for this shit. Like, fucking minute to minute, there's probably more money in this than the rest of the game.
僕たちはこれからゆっくり。ごめんね。
いいだ。でも
僕は陸奥に負けないくらいだから、僕をずっとトエのそばにいさせてほしい。
進む。重い。
gonna kill my man off again. He only stayed alive for a bit.
ひと夏で終わる奇跡だと知っていたら
What the?
兄上様は酷な私は違った
進むは
私ひと夏だったけれど悔いの
進むからひな
Alright. What is the DLC about? I mean, I have no intent to play it. I do wonder what it's about. I mean, is it just like a bit where she gets over something with the curse? Because she's like one of the dudes too, whatever. Don't know what room there is for shit. It's not supposed to be long. The second funeral, dude. Really horrible for his parents, man. Unhinged. Oh, he's been cremated. Are they gonna fake it out again, or are they gonna actually end with him dead?
スズムは人間じゃないねってスズムは今日は鈴原先輩がありがとうございます。鈴原先輩、私たちクロチスズムに告白くらいとぼけなくていい。私たちだって黒髪先輩が鈴原おいらたち感動。あのクロッチが私たち不意打ちではでも前回のだからおいらたちこの夏休み黒髪さんのスズムできたずるいよ抜け駆けだって私たちにでもそれをもって私たちだってだからおいらたち
Shut the fuck up. That's what I'm saying. Can we drop this stupid competition shit? If they just re-killed the main character, we probably could have a better, stronger end than like that kind of crap. Still going.
仕方ないっす。
寂しいです。この教室は
たくよクソ教師どもめ。
別に俺たちはそう
顧問が社務所の部屋を借りられ。
おおグレイト。
社長進むとひながそうだよ先輩 シャチホコ部
帰ってこねえはずはない。グレートススハラが
ナッチ、いや気持ちはさ、スズムンやタマユンに帰っでもさ、私たちお葬式行ったよ
God,
ね。
I'm gonna like bring him back with
釘を
magic.
打たれて火葬場の炉の中に入って灰になってお骨になって骨壺に収まると、そんなスズムが死んでもだからってだからそれはじゃあスズムの帰ってく黒髪せでも私もススハラ先輩が帰ってくることを信じて、だからそれを温度差があるよ。でもススハラ先輩のことが大好き。でもそういうスズムンのために部活を守り、こういう時の女の子ってそれで悲しみが。でもさ、絶対に起きない奇跡。スズムンを失っスズムンはおいらスズムンなら自分のためにシャチホ私じゃあ二人の綺麗に整頓して、そして悲しみ
The defeated smile sprite.
元の日常に
One
戻っ
of
て
my most hated sprites.
空のスズムンに
One of my most hated forms of sprite.
元気な自分を見せたい。
Fuck off.
でも私にはまるでススハラ先輩をスズムを言い訳だからバラバラになったらそキコチ、私にも
Jesus,
なん
shut
で
up.
勝手に殺すなよ。一度奇跡を起こして蘇る。
あの時は歌詞上奇跡なんてもうやめ。こんな私たちなのにみんなどうしてどっちみちさ、福祉の専門学校に進みた。実はさ、夏休みおいらほら容量いいからさ、店長に高校出たらみんなみたいにだからさ、シャチホコ部を存続神社に部室ができるならさ、というわけでそれでいい。シャチホコ、私はここにいることが。私もススハラ先輩本当はでもすごい心のよう。私私一人でもいい。進むはせんだから私一緒に春。
俺もだぜ。俺はデュエル王だ。
さすがナッチーのとこ。私も
二度と帰ってきちゃい。俺たちシャチホコ部は
そうだね。これからももちろん私とシャチホ忘れる。
Wow, they were so tight. They did like nothing together. Except this last bit, and then a couple little activities throughout the VO. It was mostly them just fighting each other. And there wasn't any really cool scenes of them bonding.
いい具合にみんなの話も。じゃあこの部室での最後の
俺は見たぜ。みんなで一緒に見る白チュームなんて
トイちゃん、新しい部室の件申し
ひな形先生がいないから。
He has to go get the 7 Dragon Balls to bring him back from all the different routes.
誰が
きっと運がトエが自分で幸運を。2代目部長 僕も
今日はこの部室でする。でもいいよ、本物と区別。
みんなでも
すすはらくん、
どうしたの？まとえそれ僕そして
I can receive hauntings again, but they're only gonna be good hauntings, bro. Awesome.
約束するよ。僕はもう常にみんなと夏くん
当たり前だぜ相棒。俺たちは生涯グレート親友だ
Bros
ぜ。
for life.
ヒコちゃんでも
当たりもう一度
先輩
そんな、だって
リリアちゃんだから
ダメです。だって先輩は
トエなぜなら僕は1000年
本当だな。
もちろん
遅い。その約束
What?
10年後だから1000年じゃ足りない。
They can
もちろん
he can hold her? Can they have like a haunting bang, man? Whatever, man. What a convenient another double fake out death fucking moment, man. I'm gonna take a piss. That'd be more satisfying than what we just read. I saw the CG. Time. Jesus, it's still going. How many times are we gonna end this, Fiona?
兄上様、今年もお湯ようこそ御人。その上聞かせるがよい。我こそは人の愚かさを呪いて神の奇跡を祝う。我こそは呪い
Okay. Huh? What does that mean? extra. Okay. I don't know what they're going with on that. I mean, I guess just that their people are praying. Alright, man, well, that was Iwahime. This is one of those VNs I just don't feel much of anything once it's done. It's one of those. Like, it's not like hilariously shit or like shockingly fucked, or it's not really, doesn't really have a lot of moments that are like, ooh, this is really cool, or one thing that it really does that's like really kind of makes it ambitious or unique despite problems. It's kind of just by the numbers, but at least not by the numbers in a way where it's like mindlessly like boring as fuck, I guess. But it's still pretty just dry overall. So yeah, I don't know, I think it's trying to do a lot of different things. It's trying to be a romance, it's trying to have horror elements. Like with most Ryukishi things, it might start one way, and those might be ways some people really remember it. Like, you know, Higarashi's very... Inumineko had kind of like a horror mystery thing, but it starts to turn into more of like a character thing. This kind of like does that a bit. It's like sorta pseudo-horror. And then it kind of gets into romance shit. And then the horror parts kind of disappear, and it's more like, you know, some guy's willpower and fighting like a 1,000-year-old curse, and... yeah. I'm looking at my ratings list right now. I'm like, where is this fallen, brother? I think this is his worst VN I've read. There's production value, I guess, that, you know, might put it above stuff like Higurashi and Higginbottom, but there's a charm to those, and that he has so much control over the sound and like production value because it's a lot of his own art and stuff. I feel like he does more fun shit with it. This doesn't really have a whole lot of like charming production value. It's just very kind of like stock VN with like some cute CGs here and there, a little bit of animations, nothing, you know, industry leading, but yeah, it's got some stuff. I don't know. I mean, there was a lot of uncomfortable, I guess, kind of scenes in terms of like the spooky value. He would get into some pretty spicy topics. Hell, they even censored it for the international release, but in general, I don't think they spend enough time really building up some of these stories. I don't think there's enough of a style running through it to kind of... like, it's not a great character thing, and that's really important to it, because there's just not a lot of time. It's just the writing's not concise enough, strong enough for how short you spend with each character. The setup's so generic with the harems and the romance and the main characters and stuff. And then it's like, well, maybe if it was more ambitious, it was more of a dreamy, surreal thing. Or maybe it's more horror, right? Where it's like a more of tension and thriller, and it's like, it just doesn't do any of that. Like it doesn't have the character, the slice of life, all that kind of stuff to really like make a romance that feels good. It tries so much shit, right? You know, the big epic 1,000-year-long story of curses that could end the earth and shit. And it's like, it's so by the numbers, right? Like, oh, the human, like as soon as you land in the feudal Japan, you know exactly how the story's gonna go. There's a place they're not allowed to go, something they're not allowed to do. The humans do it because they're greedy, they get cursed. the curse is super overkill. You know, innocent people are gonna get caught in it over the 1,000 years, and yada yada yada. It's a generic setup, the spirit haunting of a mountain god thing. I think something a little more ballsy would have been good, but Ryukishi always likes to bring it back to like emotional, big, you know, moments and stuff, and this is like doing that a lot. Like it's doing these like emotional moments, but it feels like, I don't want to say performative, but it is just doing them. It doesn't feel like terribly what is this stuff? Can I turn off the bulb on this? I'd like to fix my tier list. You have to like zoom. I don't know how to set this up. You have to like zoom my tier list out like super far to be able to see this properly. I wish I could just like center the damn thing. Like weird. It's an awesome list. I just don't know how to edit Google shit. Anyways, whatever. But yeah, it feels like he's trying to kind of hit like the big beats that he would normally do in some of his other stories, where you know, they get over everything and there's like a hunky-dory ending, or maybe it's a bittersweet ending. I don't know. He's not really done romance like this that I've read. I don't think he's like really nailing it by any stretch of the imagination. It's very kind of just alright. Not even alright, it's just kind of nothing. Not a very interesting romance, despite so much focus on it. Yeah. It's hard to really nail this one down. It's really hard. It's one of those that's kind of hard to really just get like a... Because it's not like boring bad, but it's also like just super unfocused. But it also tells a story that's pretty easy to understand. It's very stock, is what it feels like. It is a like simple, once you get into it, past the halfway point, just a very stock, kind of classic, like, story. The guy saves the day, the curse, the chicks are after him. Very stock anime kind of sort of deal there. And there's not really much else spicing it up. That's kind of what I get out of it. Sorry, I'm like messing with the tier list here. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if anybody in here really has any takes on it or anything, but it just feels very stock. Like I said, other than the more uncomfortable, like torture, kind of more crazy bits like that, which kind of feel very unimpactful because they tend to be just hauntings, or they tend to be like a bad end thing that just kind of is forgotten and comes back and doesn't really go anywhere. Like it's somehow like has all these like really hardcore scenes, but like there's no thriller tension to it, so they just kind of happen and they're done and you move on, and there's no like flow. They still never explained that. Like, he dies like 4 or 5 times. And then all of a sudden you get the background story, and then you get to pick the girls in order, and that's all one flowing thing, so it almost feels like it should have been a VN with like a common route, and then you picked a girl, and then you got your bad end, and then you got the answer arcs where you picked them again, and you got like the true thing that, you know, could happen. It's kind of weird that it's like kinetic. It doesn't feel like ambitious like a Tumineko or some weird reason like Higurashi or something to be kind of looping. I don't know. I mean, I expect it to be more boring, but it's not like it's crazy or anything. I don't know. Let me put the tier list on the screen. I don't know where I want to put this because it's kind of hard to get a feel for. Jesus Christ. Alright, whip this bad boy back out. Let me actually grab a picture for this real quick. This feels like one of those VNs where it's like, maybe if you just haven't like read a lot of shit, or like not even like a lot of Yukishi or anything, like it might hit, but with how generic some of it is and how kind of bland the style and execution is, it's like it just doesn't do a whole lot for me. It doesn't feel like obviously like giga flawed, it's just kind of, at the end of the day, it's kind of air. Yeah, I don't know where I'm thinking. I'm thinking like 4 to 5 range is kind of where I'm at. Definitely not 6. I probably like taking Bana better. Too boring. I mean, it's not boring like Alcana is, or like Bustafellas, or like Raincoat, or 100 Line, right? You think that low? I mean, yeah, I mean, it's tough for me. I was thinking like 4s. I was like, maybe like right above Famicom Detective Club. But then I think about it, I'm like, is it really like? I mean, Never 7's hyper boring, but at least it had something, right? Like, please not had a better production value. But it's like, I mean, like, Raging Loop is like actual shit. But I mean, it's got really good moments. Well, not really good, but like solid moments for like a while. I don't know. Like, my thing is like, this feels like more competently made than Shiranagasu. It's just so, just like plain vanilla, right? Like, absolutely, Shiranagasu is more fun. But I mean, Shiranagasu is more fun than most things on this fucking list. I don't know. I don't know if that's where I want to, like, rate it as, but I'm close. I'm like 4 to 3 range at this point. Like, I mean, Deathmark's not great, but it definitely at least goes for the horror thing and kind of does something with it. Neighbor is probably a better horror VN. It's not really great, but I guess it's unique enough, focused enough. It does work too. We're not through pretty shit. I mean, Emio was really boring. I mean, Emio was fucking raw, man. Do I really think this is worse than Emio? I mean, I was bitching about Emio, man. For I don't know. I think this is probably better than Emio. Does this fit in right above Emio? Is that fair? Does that feel about right? Like, obviously Emio has better production value, and I guess the video gaminess of it maybe is kind of cute, but I mean, this at least told a competent story about just a curse and some guy who gets everyone over it. It's just like very stock. There's not great characters. There's big moments, but they just don't really have the time to breathe or the build up for you to care. The premise is generic. I mean, they get into some pretty spicy topics. And there's some pretty fuck scenes. I mean, that's kind of unique. But they're not really in service of anything super great. It's usually like just for shock value, but is what I've come to feel like at the end of it. I'm gonna put it above Emio. I think I could totally see an argument for this being lower because of just some of the nothingness of it. But I wasn't like mind-numbingly bored. It didn't overstay its welcome too much. I mean, the end was fucked. I think some of the pacing, well, the end wasn't fucked. I think there's just weird pacing, right? It feels like the end should be in the middle, but then it goes on to do the rest of the chicks again, and then it like brings back another like slice of life part after the actual plot's over, and it's just like very poorly paced. But like outside of that, like it's just kind of, yeah, it's a tough one because like obviously Raging Loop has like way worse like dog shit moments that killed the whole thing, but like Raging Loop at least has like a main character and like the werewolf stuff, which feels like kind of fun, right? Iwahime just doesn't really have anything super great, anything super horrible, but it's at least strays from like the boring bad kind of mediocrity. It's just kind of there. Like I said, it feels very by the numbers Ryukishi, very like it was a writer for hire. I gotta keep the bills, I got the lights on VN almost. Like he usually doesn't even do shit this short. I mean, Higginbon is I guess this short, but Higginbon is like a double whammy and is more focused on being an anthology, where this has kind of got like a big story. There's some shitty VNs in this last one. I'm just looking at them like, god damn. G-Senja down there. I think G-Senja's left my mind enough that I almost feel like it should be higher, but G-Senja's pretty shitty. I don't know. I think with Iwahime, like I said, I could see somebody putting it like a couple points higher, maybe. You know, if a lot of these things are novel to you, and like the generic kind of romance and all that still kind of does anything. But I could definitely see somebody putting it lower. I get that for sure. I'm not like a rock hard 4 on this one, but I don't know what's put a lower. But I mean, is Emio just too high? I mean, Emio's pretty shit. Of course, Emio is too high. I mean, Emio's not as bad as 100 line. I think Emio should be like sub, let's see, 25th word. It's been too long. I don't want to mess with it too much. Most of Emio is just forgettable and how like nothing matters in it. And that's all for the anime at the end. It does have production value, but I mean, that was pretty shit, man. But I mean, that was most of this, right? Is Emio too high? Like I said, after like a year or so, it's hard to really even remember everything about Emio. I feel like KNS was pretty bad, but like, I mean, hell, it's more memorable than Emio. Like, should I fucking knock Emio for that? I mean, another Code Part 2 is a shit show by the end of it. That's probably fine. What did you put Emio as, Goto? I don't remember what the people in here kind of gave it. I mean, obviously the critics liked it, but it doesn't take much for that. .7. That's fair. I mean, I'm not far off of that kind of shit. I'll think about it. I need to try to fix these bolded lines. I don't know how to do it though. I don't know why these are bolded and these aren't. Like a line style. There we go. Well, that was Iwahime, the first in our beautiful War Till Halloween. Although really the first one was Chronos. Next up will be Silent Hill F, which I will probably start tomorrow evening, probably, since I don't think we're doing Silent Hill F. Alright, sorry, the EOU tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be very curious to see kind of how he kind of takes some of this, some of his other works, and translates that writing style, which tends to be better when it's like he has a lot of control over all the production value and has lots of time to like fill out like a whole VN, like how that's going to translate into a probably 10-hour horror game experience that's very surreal and like nuanced and stuff with Silent Hill. I mean, we'll see, maybe it won't feel like that, but yeah, we'll find out, man. So that'll be cool. That'll be the next big thing. That was the main reason I played this. Was because I wanted to kind of see, you know, another proclaimed horror thing by Ryukishi to see if there was anything there. And I've never thought Ryukishi was really like a horror like guy. Like he kind of is, but he has horror elements, but his stories are almost never focused on being like raw horror, thriller, tension things. They just have elements of like, you know, maybe uncomfortable shit or horrific imagery, or, you know, sometimes it'll be like straight horror, like Minako 1 or Higurashi, but even those, not quite exactly. But well, anyways, I do got work tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. Sorry, I'm like super distracted trying to fix this. Now if I could just figure out how to like push everything over so I don't have to like zoom out so far, but I mean, I guess to get everything on the screen you gotta zoom out to 60% anyways. Anywho, yeah, thanks for watching. I don't know on that rating. I think, yeah, it's just sort of a nothing VN. Like, it's not so nothing to be like a Zonky or like a, I don't know. Root Film is like a very nothing, a kind of like mind-numbing nothing. Like Alcana is kind of that way. Psychedelica 1 maybe is kind of the vein, probably Parascientific Escape sometimes. I don't know, like like I said, it's like competent, but there's like nothing exciting coursing through it. Would I prefer to read most of these shitty ones? Probably. Like that's kind of what I mean by this rating. Is I would probably have more fun reading something just truly fucked that has a lot of like shit elements. This had like, it was trying to do stuff for sure, so it feels like it should be like more entertaining, but it's just like what's threading it together. Like it gets into like some pretty crazy topics of like body dysmorphia and sexual violence and fear and psychological shit, but it just doesn't really do anything with them, anything smart or anything like interesting. So it's like, you know, I might be more bored by some of these on the bottom, but they're more like, they have, some of them at least have something interesting, I guess, but it's usually not enough. I don't know, maybe not. I usually don't rate stuff by like raw, like I try not to let ironic enjoyment be a big part of it, right? Like I would absolutely prefer to read like Shiro Nagasu over like, you know, 80% of this list. But Shiro Nagasu isn't good, right? Like I wouldn't recommend Shiro Nagasu as like an actual like good, like something moving or something, you know, tight. It's just like extremely entertaining. It's like ZTD, right? ZTD is horrific, but like it's fun. So it's like I'm kind of trying to, that's been the consistency of the ratings. It can make it tough because I do think at times having something ambitious, something unique, something that's cool about your VN, despite a bunch of other parts of it being bad, can kind of run sometimes with the shitty fun ones, right? Like, it's like, I just gotta be careful on that kind of shit, right? Like, you know, a lot of people don't like IO, but I do, but a lot of it's because of how unique some of the atmosphere is and how, like, pervasive that is through the whole thing. But for me, it's like I put it higher because of those things. I think they're good things. It's not like an ironic deal, right? Like, sure, Nagasu is fun despite being bad. IO's fun despite being rough at times. Not bad. But it's like a different kind of criteria. Like, what IO does, I think, is like actually cool. What Sure Nagasu does, it's like in relation to how, like, fucked it is in the grand scheme of, like, stories and shit. I mean, I love the creator of Sure Nagasu, and I can't wait for his next one. I respect the fucking hell out of Sure Nagasu. More than I respect most of these probably creators, or I mean, I respect them all, but like, well, maybe not. I don't know them all, but like, I really respect it. Just as I hate it, I hate it just because I put it low as me. I think it's like not a very passionate thing, but yeah, it's just. I guess that's just to explain what kind of my criteria on this. Like Iwahime, maybe not as like boring as like Emio is. I feel like Emio's just a little too high. Yeah. Iwahime just gets a 4 for me because it's just like generically competent with like no balls. But like it's at least not like beyond fuck. And not ambitious, right? Like if it was super, super boring and unambitious, I'd be like, damn. Anyway, I'm rambling. Always happens when I'm kind of iffy on some of the, on a rating or something. But anyways, I will catch you guys tomorrow. We'll be starting Silent Hill after I get off of work. And then the horror month will start proper. Other than EOU, we'll be doing that when we get time. I mean, we're almost done with that. I mean, I finished the main game, but doing post game. Depending on how I feel on it, maybe we'll put it down to normal difficulty just to kind of get through the rest of the post game, because I don't see myself wanting to grind and like spend a lot of time preparing for the final boss. Especially when we got a whole month of cool stuff ahead of us. Doesn't seem like a spicy thing, but the actual levels themselves are cool, so I might want to still keep doing all those on experts. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we won't be doing EOU again probably till Friday, most likely.